Good evening, Cheney, Washington, and welcome back to night 3 of ACHA hockey. I've got everybody's favorite, we don't even know what you are right now, but kind of color guy / play-by-play guy, Gary Allen to my right here, and Travis Allen.
Well, it's going to be an interesting night tonight. It'll be interesting to see what the Bobcats come out with tonight, even though the score was 9-2 last night. I'm looking for them to play a little bit better tonight. Eastern had a great game last night. So it'll be interesting tonight to see exactly what the Bobcats come out and do.
See a big personnel swing right here with Jake Bowen in net. Get the nod tonight for Eastern. Tyler O'Donnell back it up. I think they're giving Tegan Bowen another night off to recover from that injury sustained Thursday against the Huskies.
And we're getting ready to face off right now.
All right, we are underway.
Alaska, he played a good game last night. He's picking up right where he left off last night for the Bobcats.
Didn't miss a beat. Jake Bowen gets to save on early.
Montana State looked like they did last night. They came out jumping from the first drop of the puck, and they're having a similar attack right now. And it'll be interesting to see if they can maintain this momentum that they got going right now in the first 20 seconds of the game. Eastern controls the draw. Montana picks it up, miss 8, neutral zone.
Sakurai check on the forecheck there, just gets past him.
Nice job of taking the body by Sakurai check. Or Zero, I like to call him.
Well, he finally got his name figured out, huh?
I talked to his mom and his dad. Smothered about by Wallach. Wallach had a good game last night, even though the score wouldn't indicate it, but he had a pretty solid performance last night, I thought, in net for the Bobcats.
I mean, I think he definitely deserved the start again tonight.
Like we got Shaw taking the draw right now.
Oh, Shaw go.
Takes it back. Shaw got again. Oh, nice shot, point blank shot. Nice play by Wallach.
Puck back around, Travis McKay. Looking to break it out to Kelpke. Turns it back around, trying to find Jenny here. Loses the puck behind the net.
Montana State is flying around here right now. They're doing a nice job.
They definitely are. It seems like they're on more of the attack than Eastern is currently.
They're around the sideboard. I want to find it interesting to see about the first 5-6 minutes, see exactly how the Bobcats will try to tackle on Eastern tonight, see if they can shift a little bit different from the play last night.
Purley back with it in our own zone. Headman it over to Smith, who chips it in.
Patton picked up the puck for the Bobcats. Shot it down low. Little convergence right there with Patton and Polonskin.
Good clear by Michael there. Gonna stick with the puck.
Minneman drops the puck down deep behind the Bobcats net.
Ooh, Smith centered there, but Michael just missed it.
Both teams still look like they're filling each other out. It's a little choppy right now, but it is end-to-end. Patton up on the far board. Now Eastern.
Yep, Ouellette with a quick break out there. Browning, nice little shot on net there.
Did you get any updates on the couple injured Eagles players last night?
They are both out of the lineup tonight. Looks like number 10, Nathan Clark, will be out a little bit longer than Sam Gillen, 16, but hopefully we'll get both of them back here. Eagles games next weekend against Portland State have been called off because Portland State still can't field enough guys. So a good off weekend for the Eagles after they get past tonight, so guys can get recovered.
One gem I haven't seen yet for the Eagles is Jenny, who's had a great couple of games for the Eagles. Pulaski thought he had the puck, but it looks like he drew it offside.
Gracek took a little offense to that late shot on net there by that Bobcat player.
Well, Forbes, he was just trying to get on over the line. And unfortunately, Pulaski took a little bit too long. Montana State dumped the puck in, but lost it. And it looked like Purley's the one that dropped it back out in the neutral zone.
Purley there tries to pinch ahead, but loses the puck. Shaw had to come back and cover for him. Jeffs now for the Eagles behind his own net. Redirects. Oh, there's Jenny. Center pass, dangerous. Still loose in front. Montana State gets on the board first.
That was a deep shot in the corner by the Bobcats. Trying to pick up who got the goal right now. It happened so quick down there. It was an innocent shot, but I'm thinking it was Matheson that shot it in, and it looked like it went off of the back of Bowen, I think. It's an interesting play.
Jeff, I think Bowen's going to want to see the film on that one and want that one back for sure.
And that definitely gave Montana State some jump. We got a foul back here. We got. Looks like Boeing took exception to something because he kept hitting and looked like, from what I could tell, it looked like Ratliff. They got them both, it looks like. Yep, referees took them both off. So there must have been a little extracurricular activity from both of them in the back of the play. 15:22 left in the first period. 1-0 Montana State Bobcats. So good opportunity to tell everybody about Play It Again Sports. And we got Bell House Pizza, Holiday Express. I'd like to thank all three of them for helping out.
Definitely make sure you bring your ticket stub down to Barrel House tonight. Get 10% off your entire bill.
Yeah, it was interesting last night when I was down at Barrel House. A lot of the players were down there in a pretty good mood, talking to the customers who were in there. It was a nice little evening.
Well, looks like Eagles are going to get an additional penalty here. I wonder what Otness did to get that extra 2 minutes here. Looks like the Eagles will be on penalty kill. It's hard not to be happy mood after last night's score. So
looks like Montana State is sending out 2-ups. Bing is out there right now for him. There's a Perias is out there, and Patton.
On the kill for the Eagles, it looks like we have Hurley. Luke Browning appears to be taking the draw. Stevenson and Morgan Ouellette.
Seems a little bit of confusion on the Bobcats bench. They sent out that last line, now they're replacing with 3 other players. Draw one back to Truex. Took a nice shot.
Nice stop by Bowen there. Eagles able to clear it down. It appears we're going 4-on-4. Otis is also in the box, but I'm not sure what his penalty's for.
Found the nail with the Bobcat Valencia. We're at the top of the circle. Out to Truex.
Good stick there by Ouellette to break up the pass. Chipped up by Ouellette again. Just can't get it out.
Shot back in by Croft for the Bobcats over to Truex.
Nice block by Browning there.
You got a shot for a break right here.
Good defense.
Nice job by Truex coming back. Well good man off the puck on that one.
Stevenson fanned on the shot there when he's opening the slot.
I keep calling Truex's name. He's all over the place right now for the Bobcats. Around the back of the net. Looks like Bing has it.
Smith, it opens pressure, almost be able to knock it away from the stick, but unable to.
Bing dropped it in the corner.
Ooh.
Well, right now, the Bobcats definitely taking a play to Eastern.
Absolutely. Eastern just seems like they're back on their heels a little bit, waiting for the play to come to them, and definitely not the team we saw how they started last night, that's for sure.
No, not at all. They are on the back of their skates a little bit right now, and I'm not sure if that's something they wanted to try tonight, change up the game a little bit, if they're just a little sluggish right now. 13:44 left in the first, 22 seconds left on the penalties.
Minterman applying some nice pressure there.
Nesse got it down deep. Took a little floater in there. Easy stop for Bowen.
Bowen looks like he's settled in a little bit. Maybe had a couple jitters to start this game off. It's been his first start actually a little bit, so hopefully he settles in and gets in his groove.
Definitely a weird angle shot the Bobcats took on him that got in. But they're definitely taking the play right now to Eastern.
Purley behind their own net. Chip up to Michael. Michael hits Minterman in the center. Unable to maintain control of the puck. Turns back around.
Atkins just dumped it in. But they look like the Bobcats are doing the same thing. They're taking one guy in, leaving 2 and 2 on the back. Which is an interesting setup by Montana State. They did this last night also. They would rush one guy in and take the body. And they had the two forwards a little bit on top of the circle, and then one of them would take it, go after the puck and drop it off to the defenseman. And it looks like they're picking that up again tonight.
Yeah, and so far it seems like it's working out for him. I mean, I didn't have much success with it last night, but it was really hard to beat O'Donnell last night.
Well, he was on fire last night. Well, we got shots on goal tonight, and 6-5 Montana State's favor right now with 12:49 left in the first.
It'd be interesting to see a face-off stat right now. It seems like Eastern hasn't won a draw in quite some time right now.
I don't know if they have won one yet tonight. Well, one thing I'm hoping Eastern doesn't do, they don't relax a little bit. Think they have this game in hand after that score last night, because it was closer than what the score indicated. Icing was waved off.
Yeah, that was interesting. Eagles look to get a change. Shaw's lines out there.
A little dump in by Ratliff from the Bobcats.
John Thompson, good to see him back on the ice last night. Or he wasn't on the ice last night, so good to see him on the ice tonight. Stevenson, near corner. Loses it, comes back out net front. Bowen's able to cover it up though. Good stop by Bowen.
Well, looks like he settled in without a doubt. Well, now when Bing jumped all over the loose puck behind the Eagles' net, again, it goes back to Eastern just looking real lackadaisical right now on the defensive end. Face off won by Bing. Again, that goes back to your point, Pete. Montana State, they're right now, they're definitely taking the play all the way around in all phases of the game. Defense, offense, face-offs.
Definitely a game dominated by Montana State right now. Bowen, nice little poke check out. Kelpke just looks to get it out. Able to do that. Shaw with a nice check on there.
And I think Shaw's going to get caught on that. Nice little check. Delay penalty.
Oh, they're going to give somebody a hook here.
I think it was the Krychek, I think.
Krychek going to get the hook. He's shaking his head. He's not agreeing with the call made there.
Yes, Z was definitely not happy with that call as he was going into the box. He was letting the referee know, and he still don't think that was an appropriate call on his part.
Notice that Hayden Boring's still in the box. They must have gave him a 10-minute misconduct for something.
Yeah, there's a little maybe an unsportsmanlike or something. He must have said something to the ref on that one. So we'll see if the coach worked on power play and penalty kill. Take some look at the film because that's one of the key heels for the Eagles right now is their penalty kill.
Coach Allen looking like he wants an explanation on that hook. Oh.
Well, he definitely wants further discussion.
Oh, looks like we're going to get another unsportsmanlike. They're sending Kelpke to the box, so I'm going to assume they're going to sit Trevor also for a 4-minute.
Well, these players are really not having any more room in the penalty box.
Yeah. It's the lightest the Eagles bench has been all year over there at the home side.
Well, the gate's open again. No, now he's coming out.
Now Kelpke's coming back out. Maybe they just gave Trevor a double here. Be interested to see what the call is from Sven, the announcer.
The Krychek, how we look at it, has 4 minutes on the board. So
Krychek's sitting in there for 4.
Nice little dump out.
It was. Nice little shot on net to get it out. On the kill for the Eagles right now, we have Morgan Ouellette, Luke Browning, Colin Purley, and Travis McKay. Ooh. Pass broken up there by Browning, dumped back into the Bobcats' end.
We've got some Bobcat fans here tonight sitting next to us again.
Yep, they actually were down at Barrel House Pub and Pizza last night. Pretty nice family. They came taking the doubleheader for the hockey and caught the football game today as well.
That was a point-blank shot by Croft. That was a nice stop by Bowen. Right. Polanski's in the corner. Kicks it out to Patton.
Patton kind of stepped around Luke Browning right there and caught him standing a little flat-footed.
He did. He did. That was a nice little move on his part. Well, right now, the penalty kills as good as I've seen Eastern play so far this year. 2:56 left, but they're doing a nice job right now of killing this one off.
I have to agree. It looks like Pat's pregame meetings, I know there's a lot of film talk on Mondays, but brings a kind of a clip in to show the guys during what's going on, what's going working and not working. So it looks like that's paying off for the Eagles right now.
Messi has a point right at the puck right now. Got it down to Atkinson.
Bowen flashes the glove.
Nice glove save. That was a nice shot. Montana State is definitely swarming on Eastern right now. But you got to give it credit to Torres. He made a nice move coming into the right side of Bowen.
When you see Purley staying on the ice, it's looking over at the Eagles bench, and that misconduct by Boren's really hurting the defense right now. Only been able to have 4 guys to rotate, so.
A nice stop off Atkinson's shot. Actually, Bowen's looking pretty solid right now. That was our first shot that he got. He's doing a nice job in net.
It definitely looks like he's settled in and made definitely some key saves for the Eagles so far.
No question, Eastern's got to turn up their offense a little bit.
They definitely do. I mean, it's like we're about getting these this penalty killed up for Zakrajcek and maybe start turning around and bringing the fight to them. Bowen, good turnaround. Puck goes in the corner. Lucky bounce for the Eagles there.
Douglas just parked in front of the net. No one seems to be able to move him. They got him.
Can't do that.
Yep.
As soon as I saw Jeff's with that check and Douglas go down, I saw that arm come up. And
so is that Jeff's guy? Well, Montana State kept going with it on the delay penalty. Jeff's was going in, no question about that.
I don't think you could fault Bowen for that one either. That was just kind of a bunch of guys in front of the net kind of screaming. You can't stop what you can't see, so.
No question about that.
Rough start tonight for your Eags, down 2-0 with 9:17 to go here in the first period.
I think right now for Eastern, what they can do is just hang on this period and then have a reevaluation of their game plan coming into this game, because Montana State right now is dominating. You look at the shots on goal, 13-5. They've had definitely the more pep in their step than the Eagles.
Oh, you could definitely see that Montana came out firing, and Eagles were kind of, maybe you said it right earlier, you thought they were going to kind of come in and have a little bit easier game than they thought they were going to have. And Montana State's showing them that they're wrong.
Yeah, right now, you can't fault Bowen at all on the play. He's the one that's keeping the score down 2-0.
Yeah, Bowen right now is doing a heck of a job. They're still going to give Jeff, so that's a tough break for the Eagles there. So they cleared the Zakrajcek penalty, but gave Jeffs a full 2 minutes there. Not sure that's the official rule, but.
Yeah, when they call it, have a delay, when they score a goal, they wipe it off.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure.
Zakrajcek's penalty should have been taken off. Zakrajcek still stood in the box, but hey, that's why they're wearing the orange stripes and we're up here talking about it.
Montana State got it out to Forbes. Forbes looking over to Patton.
Nice block there by Stevenson. Able to clear back down. Miko Smith, McKay, and Stevenson on the kill here for the Eagles.
Montana State's bringing it out of their end right now. Looks like Bing brought it up over the blue line. Back to Bing again.
I really like Montana's power play here. They just park one person in front of that net and make that D-man battle with them.
Yeah, no question about that. That's exactly what they're doing. They're using the four other guys as just basically what I would call a free flow play, but they're parking that one guy right in the middle of the crease.
It's forcing Eastern to deal with that player, but at the same time, it's been able to draw him a penalty and extend this power play for him.
But see, if you look at that one right there, Montana State did a little bumping, but Douglas was all over. And it looked like Pearly on that one to get the ball. They definitely started the game a lot different than they did last night.
Morgan here with a little life for the Eagles. One too many moves, lose the puck there in the neutral zone.
Duff did a nice job of using his stick, knock the puck away.
Eagles with the first shot on goal in probably at least 5 minutes. And it was definitely a little floater in too, so.
Well, the ref took a hit by Matheson. Inadvertently, ref is down.
That is. It's hard to see who that is down there, but hopefully we'll be okay.
Looks like Wagner.
Oh, definitely. Yes, it does look like Wagner.
Penny's coming out from EW. Check on the referee.
Let's see what Miss Hendricks has to say. And, unfortunately, this isn't the WHL, so I know they don't have any extra officials sitting in the stands ready to fill in for Wagner, so hopefully he'll be all right and able to continue here tonight.
Assistant Turner Riley's coming out.
Oh, nice to see Riley Roberts make a little ice time here.
In the ballpark.
Well, while we're off some time right now, remember, folks, after the game, go on down to the Barrel House, get yourself some pizza or a sandwich. Excellent. I highly recommend it. I've had both. Nice environment, friendly service. Great place to eat.
Nice little breather here for the Eagles, and hopefully Pat's inspiring him, giving him a little pep talk here.
Well, they definitely need it. There's no question about it. They're just playing lackluster right now. Referee's still looking to look like his shoulder right now that you're focusing in on.
Yeah, see Riley's still talking over there to one of the officials. Hopefully Mr. Wagner can... Looks like he's about ready to come to his feet here.
Good, a nice little crowd here, and they're giving the official a nice little round of applause to get him up. He's skating it off.
It looks like he's headed to the tunnel.
He's definitely favoring his shoulder, his left shoulder.
So here's the question: have you ever seen a game with one linesman, two officials?
There's always a first in hockey somehow, somewhere.
Good officiating staff here from Inland Empire Amateur Official Association, so I'm sure they'll be able to make the adjustment, but definitely a unique situation.
The officials do a good job overall.
Yeah, and what I don't like seeing right now is you look at the Eagles right now, and you've got Colin Purley kind of taking a knee, Luke Brown leaning up against the boards like we're in an overtime game right now, and it's 13 minutes in here to the first. So
definitely look like they're tired right now. They're probably going to indicate that. But again, Montana State stayed at the Holiday Inn Express. Maybe that's what the key is.
Maybe we can start booking rooms for the boys on home weekends for Holiday Inn Express. Ooh, Eagles all bunched up here together. Montana State recognizing that.
Yeah, they're out of position right now. It's been that way for the whole game so far.
They're just not a very smooth game for the Eagles so far.
A lot of different team playing right now. But there's a lot of game left. I tell you, Messi, he was just all over. He's the one. He went by 3 Eagles to get the puck.
Stevenson able to chip it down. Looks like we are going to get an icing, and those must be detachable orange stripes because now they've already made the adjustment. We have 2 linesmen and 1 official again.
A very good call on that one.
Yeah.
That's like, again, they're used to doing a 3-person crew anyway, so. Face off down the Eastern's end. One by the Eagles, we're on the back of their net.
Ooh, Morgan Ouellette almost was off to the races there.
Yeah, Ryder did a nice job, but if that puck got by him, it was a breakaway. But see, right now, looking at the Eagles, it looks like they are just a tired hockey team right now. There's 2 icings back-to-back for them in less than 30 seconds. And that would indicate they are tired right now. They're stuck. They're not getting to the pass like they were doing last night.
Smith here for the face-off for the Eagles. Still unable to get a draw win here.
This looks like right now Montana State just wants it a little bit more.
It does. I mean, Morgan right there just normally goes off the board and chips it out, but unable to do that as well.
Up the net.
Up in the net there.
Well, it'd be interesting to go down there at intermission and listen to Coach Allen on what he tells us stealing. Here he goes at 5:47 to go.
Just got an update on Mr. Wagner. It appears to be a shoulder injury. It doesn't sound like he'll be able to join us again for the rest of the game, so hopefully a speedy recovery for him.
He took a hard shot on the boards.
Again, I mean, you just look at the Eagles here in the defensive zone, and they're all kind of back, all below the hash marks, and kind of playing more of a chase game. And right there, 5 guys low.
Well, if you look at Bowen helped him out on that one because he was single-handedly taking on 4 Montana State Bobcats. A lot of positioning problems right now for Eastern. Totally uncharacteristic for what I've seen the last 4 games out of this squad.
Eagles finally able to get it out, but all they've been able to do is kind of dump it down and try to avoid an icing and get a quick change to play a little bit more defense. So hopefully we can start something going. Shaw's trying to get everybody back here.
There's Torx again. Like I swear, I don't even know if he's taking a break yet. I swear he's been out there the whole time.
I don't think he stepped off the ice. Jenny with a high shot over the net. Stevenson unable to keep it in. Brings it back over to Purley, just past his stick. Eags back defending in their own zone again.
They are struggling to get out of their own end right now.
Otness just took a huge hit here near side to us. Slow getting up. Oh, we got Shaw here making a move. Shaw, nice backhander, but that goaltender, he was all over that play.
Well, while he tracked him, he picked him up at the blue line. Watch out, his defense was right him off on an angle. Did a nice job of sliding over to his left. Really no place for Shaw to go with that puck, but I'll give Shaw a lot of credit on that. That was a nice job. They picked up puck up at the red line and went in.
It's good to see some energy from the Eagles again. I mean, I think that's where you'll see players like Shaw and Ouellette and Zakrajicek hopefully try to take the team on their back and get a little bit of energy generated here for the Eagles.
Well, I'm still waiting for Jenny to get on the board because as hard as he's been playing, he deserves definitely a goal.
Nice chip there. Zakrajicek with numbers with Ouellette on the side. Ooh, shot turned away.
Well, did a nice job.
Browning on the rebound there. Eags just can't seem to make it. Oh, just misses wide. Eags finally showing some signs of life.
That's good to see. It was too bad. The whole net was right over. Water was on his back on that one. Didn't know where the puck was. They just couldn't get the puck into the net.
Stevenson gets it low. Browning traps in the puck. Dump off to Zakrajicek. Zakrajicek able to fight through the man. But Morgan Ouellette picking it up. Zakrajicek tries the center pass. Broken up. Stevenson's shot just misses.
Well, the Eagles are definitely showing some life right now. I don't know if Coach Hannon had a little shot on that on the bench, but they came out flying.
They definitely did. This is the Eagle team we're used to seeing here. Oh, nice pass cross ice. 2-on-1 here for the Bobcats. Oh.
We're at the post. Because we went up the side post of the top crossbar.
Yeah, definitely a good shot there. Minnerman and Smith here, working, unable to connect. Bobcats break out.
Nice drive by Rattler for the Bobcats, getting the puck back. Kapelinskin moving up the ice. Single-handedly run by 2 Eagles right now. 3 Eagles. Took a shot. Nice stop by Bowen on that.
Nice stop by Bowen. So far, Bowen's turned away 15 shots, only letting 2 in right now with 18 minutes down in the first period. He's playing one heck of a game right now.
He's definitely the difference for the Eagles. They're just flooding it. They're just flooding it at the Bobcats.
You look right now, you see there's 5 Eastern players below the hash marks again.
Yes.
I know Coach Hannon will definitely address that. It seems like it's a position that they just don't trust the system, and hopefully they can get back to what worked for them last night.
Well, there's definitely a lot of character for them right now from what I've seen them all this year. They are playing a real scurry. So right now you got Burgess going in, take a nice shot. Nice job with Bowen on blocking on that one. But again, the Bobcats just going right by the Eagles.
Shaw just running over a guy right in front of us here. Getting the fans back in.
That's why the fans like that hit. Well, Shaw's game.
Again, I said it last night. I'll say it again tonight. I mean, you got to play that way with those white skates.
Oh, yeah. I'm starting to believe in the white skates right now.
I mean, I know they would give them a hard time with the white skates, but I will have to say back in my youth playing days, I did have a pair of white skates myself.
Yeah, yes, you did.
They weren't that white, but they're definitely white.
He has the puck down low. Looking like, nice point blank shot. It looked like Messi.
Yeah, I think Shaw got the block there.
Got Forbes down low.
Centering, Browning's able to pick it off. Up the glass, but not quite out. Jeff's battling, just gets stepped around, and Bowen able to scoop up with his glove here.
Nice hit by Matheson for the Bobcats on that. He got the puck back, went down low on him. Bowen did a nice job of tracking on him. 28.8 seconds left in the first period. 18-9 shot favoring the Bobcats right now. And so far, I'd have to say the first period definitely belonged to Montana State.
Oh, I fully agree here. Montana's just definitely been taking the play to Eastern. Eastern's shown signs of life, but unfortunately, they just haven't been able to generate anything and keep it going for a long period of time.
Yeah, it was a brief spurt for about a minute and a half, and then they were going back real scattered. Nice shot stop by Bowen again. It's just like almost like a practice right now for Montana State. They're just winding up, shooting it. The puck's getting in on top of Bowen right now. Luckily, he's on his game, or it could be 5-6-0 right now.
Fully agree. He's keeping the Eagles in this game right now. Chip, we're going to get an icing. 9.6 seconds to remaining here in the first period.
Again, impressive crowd showed up to watch the Eagles play tonight.
It did. I mean, I don't know. They don't have that big, huge rush where everybody runs in at one time, but they trickle in really well during the first period.
Montana State, another point-blank shot on Bowen.
Bowen, nice blocker. Blocker save. We have 2 seconds going. This should be the end of the period here. Oh. Yep. We're going to call that the end of the first period here. Your Eagles down 2-0, but shots on goal are telling a story. 20 shots for the Bobcats and only 9 for your Eagles.
You can even see the teams leaving the ice right now. Montana State has a lot of energy going on, and the Eagles just seem to be a little shell-shocked right now.
It's definitely a difference compared to what we saw last night, but that's why we have Coach Hanlon. I'm sure he can give a nice pep talk and hopefully get the Eagles to play the game that they've played usually in the past.
I think we step away right now. We'll be back in about 19 minutes.
All right, make sure you go get some popcorn and right out to Cheney to meet us here at the Barrel House Pub and Pizza after the game. We'll see you down here. All right, welcome back to Cheney. Well, if you're Coach Enlin, what do you say to the players right there?
Well, it's interesting. I don't know how he's going to be able to get some life into the team. They're just so sluggish right now. And I think they probably took Montana State a little bit light after the game last night. Montana State looked like they didn't care. They came out on fire. So the first, I think what's crucial, and you hear it a lot, but I think the first 3-4 minutes of this period is going to dictate how the rest of this game is going to go.
I have to fully agree there. I mean, if the Eagles come out and they're flat-footed again, I mean, Jake Bowen can only stop so many pucks, and eventually they're going to start getting in, and if they keep back on their heels like this with no offense, I mean, it's hard to win hockey games when you have no goals.
Well, it's extremely difficult. But we'll see again. Like I said, in the first 3-4 minutes, it'll dictate how it goes. Folks, again, if you're looking for someplace to go and have a pizza or a sandwich, don't forget to go down to the Barrel House. If you're looking for sports equipment, definitely check out Play It Again Sports. I'd like to thank Holiday Inn for providing rooms for the out-of-town people. And if you're just wandering around Cheney right now trying to figure out what to do, come on out to the game. There's still 2 full periods left. Nice little crowd out here tonight again. They're drawing extremely well for the squad.
They have been. I'm pretty impressed right now with the attendance and just kind of their staying power, if you will. I mean, I know a lot of the BCHL team and even the ACHA team in the years past will get a big crowd at first and then they'll kind of taper off, and you just haven't seen that with this team this year.
Yeah, and hopefully these are returning fans that they're getting a solid fan base that'll come out for them all the time. But again, very impressed with the crowd. A lot of kids here tonight too, I noticed that.
I definitely have to make sure I announce that it is Epic Adventure Night here at the arena. Notice I didn't do that pregame or anything else. So Epic is the outdoor program here at Eastern Washington University. Stands for Experimental Program Inspiring Confidence. So they are located in the URC lobby, and they are tonight's sponsor. You weren't unable to see the intermission game, but it was a unique Dressing for Success where they looked like they're going canoeing and then had to shoot a puck with a paddle. So that was, can't say I've ever seen that in my time either.
Well, that was interesting. I got to admit that. I wasn't sure at first what I was seeing, but then that makes a little bit more sense now with Epic.
Well, you never want to see this. Mr. Wagner is leaving the building. Just checked on it. Sounds like he will make a full recovery. Unfortunately, he won't be here the rest of the evening. And got to give a shout out to the Cheney Fire Department and the Cheney PD for a quick response and great first responders here in Cheney.
Yeah, he got hit hard on the boards. Very hard hit. Not malicious at all. Wasn't intended at Montana State. Actually, player tried to help him up, but it was a hard hit. Very hard hit. And it was good to see the referee at least get up on his own feet, get off on his own power, but you could tell he definitely was holding on to his shoulder.
So let's see what the Eagles, or adjustments the Eagles made here in the intermission and see if they can, oh, I just noticed this. I did get word, but couldn't confirm it, but Jake Bowen is left for the game with an injury, and Tyler O'Donnell is in net for the Eagles. I know that Bowen looked for some ice and got it, but I was unable sure if he could return, and unfortunately he could not. So Tyler O'Donnell net for the Eastern Eagles again.
So is Ball the backup goalie then now?
The Bowen's still on the bench, and Tegan Ball is in a suit, so I don't think we're going to get him I don't think he's that fast getting ready if it's anything like I was. All right.
Montana dumps the puck behind the Eagles net.
First shot on Tyler O'Donnell, able to turn it away. Zach Myko trying to chip it out, gets hit. Bouncing puck.
Well, if the first minute of this right now is any indication, Montana State has not missed a beat. They came out again. They're coming out strong, skating hard. Nice shot. Nice shot by Forbes. Went in the top of the circle, wide open.
This was not the energy I wanted to see from the Eagles.
Well, hopefully O'Donnell plays like he did last night. That kid played an unbelievable game last night for the Eagles. Real strong in net last night. Again, nothing against Bowen. He had a heck of a good first period. Just too many shots on him.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that Bowen could have done that O'Donnell would have done. So I think it's sad to see him leave the game, but hopefully it's a quick recovery. I know the Eagles are kind of getting a little injury plague this weekend, but hopefully that weekend off next weekend, we'll get some of the players back here.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a basically Montana State can't fill a team, but it definitely is going to help Eastern out with their injury recovery.
So Krajicek here looking for the breakout. Got Luke Browning trailing. So Krajicek around the man. Big shot, it tickles in! So Krajicek gets the Eagles back on the board. Less than a minute into the period.
I'm telling you, I like that Z. That Z, he just didn't stop on that one. Now, he showed some energy on that one. And unfortunately, Warwick, who looks like he's down and hurt right now for Montana State.
Oh, we don't want that either.
He initially had the shot blocked, and then it trickled in between the 5-hole, and he's still down on the ice. And he looks like he's laboring right now.
Well, good thing the first responders are right there at that door in case they need them.
That was a strong shot by Z. It really was. He had all of it back. It's good to see Wallach's back up skating off, but he still looked a little shook up on that one.
He is looking a little shook up.
That was a powerful shot by Z. Well, Zakajczyk, I'm telling you, that kid, he's got skill, he's got speed, he has great hand-eye coordination. Did a nice job of bringing it up on the far boards all the way in.
And that's exactly what the Eagles needed right there. They needed a quick goal, just like we talked about. Now, within a minute here, and hopefully that sparks the fire here for the Eagles, and we can continue to build off that.
Yeah, they definitely needed that quick goal. But now we'll see in the next couple of minutes. We're going to dictate, see if it did pick him up or not.
So Krajicek again with the puck and across the line. He's checked Ouellette with a nice pass. Up and over. Oh, we have a penalty coming against the Eagles.
Waller got ran over in the net.
He did. He's having a tough 30 seconds right here. Well, I'm not sure what the call's going to be there. It looked like, Morgan wasn't going to just run into Wallach on his own. I think he got a little help, but I guess the official rule is any contact with the goalie.
Well, you can definitely tell he did not mean to do that. In fact, actually, he checked on the goalie as soon as the play was stopped, so that was no intention on that whatsoever on his part. But yeah, Wallach's taking a little beating right now in the first minute and 15 seconds right now, the second period. The kid is standing his ground, though. He's tough. He's tough.
He is. I don't know who the backup goalie for Montana State is over there, but at this current rate, he might want to start doing little stretches.
Well, he might not hurt. I mean, you got to feel for Stefan right there.
Eagles on the penalty kill again. Out there, we have Wiley Jennings, Zach Shaw, Colin Purley, and Brandon Stevenson. Eagles so far look pretty sharp here in the first 20 seconds of this penalty kill.
Bing did a nice job of end-to-end rush on that one, except the Eagles intercepted, and I think it was Denny that got in between the pass on that one and dumped it down.
Well, Purley able to dump it back down again.
Well, right now it looks like Eastern's their penalty kills improved from earlier.
It has. Even last night a little bit. I know we gave up one shorthanded goal, but for the most part, this weekend the penalty kill has been the best for the Eagles, and the only thing it could do was go up.
Montana State does a nice job of cycling up on top.
They do. They try to draw that forward to come chase, and as soon as he does, he bites and make that nice cross-ice pass.
Well, they're definitely looking for Forbes to take that point shot, because if you look at how he moves, everybody's looking for him, but it's still a nice cycle by him. There's Forbes right there in the middle. Shot on goal.
Nice turn away by O'Donnell. Backdoor lucky, just missed the net there.
Well, that was a nice pass from Forbes to Bing on that one.
35 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Squirts back out. Shane Smith kind of on the forecheck here. Circles back around. 17:09 remaining here in the second. 2-1 Bobcats. Eagles able to clear again. Eagles going to be on the change. Now to kill off this rest of the penalty, we're going to have Krajicek, Boring, Luke Browning, and Colin Purley. Krajicek causing a fit there from the Montana State player. 5 seconds remaining here on the penalty. Another nice kill by the Eagles.
Pierce brought the puck up, did a little flip on the goalie. O'Donnell had no problem with that shot at all. Well, right now the shot's 23-10 for the Bobcats.
Krajicek here to take the face off. Pass nice intercepted by Browning. Browning and Ouellette into the zone, chips in, goes right in the glove. Nice play there by the goalie.
Well, at least things settled down as far as physicalness for Wallach.
Yeah, well, Wallach probably enjoyed that little power play there. Gave him a little breather to recover there. Face off comes to the far side of us to Wallach's left. Won by the Eagles, but unable to maintain.
Intercepted by Widener behind the Eagles' net right now. They still seem to have a little bit of trouble, the Eagles, on getting it out of their end when it's behind the net.
John Thompson with a pass up. Unable to connect to the player there. Montana State's able to dump it back down. Boring first one there.
Again, the Bobcats are just swarming. They picked it up from the first period.
They are. Eagles are kind of just playing that chase game right now, and Montana State's definitely on the attack.
Yeah. Ryan Pierce is doing he's a one-man wrecking crew right now for the Bobcats. Big blast from the point. Steered clear.
Pouring battle for the corner down there. Thompson looking to help out. Big check by Thompson. Montana State still able to keep it in the zone, though.
Mesa did a nice job of just dumping it in off that.
Yeah, oh, nice wraparound. Big save by O'Donnell.
Excellent job by him.
That'd be pure reactionary. Couldn't have seen that.
He tracked it really well. Point blank shot. Looked like that shot came from Stephenson.
Oh, we have a little extracurricular here in the right behind O'Donnell.
Oh, boy.
I hate to say it, but it's nice to see a little life out of the Eagles there.
Oh, yeah. Got to be a bit more careful with that stick, though.
Oh, yeah. The last thing you want to do is give up a power play goal. Oh.
15:07 left in the second period. Face off to the right of O'Donnell. Won by Montana State. There's Truex again. He's all over Eastern's players down in the corner.
This is where I wish I had Tyler Pisani's notes so I could see where this kid played before, because he's definitely played somewhere.
Oh, there's no question about it. High skill level. And you can see how the Bobcats rely on him.
Oh, Purley missing the body check. 101 shot goes wide. O'Donnell sprawling though. Empty net.
Matthew was down low on him, and it looks like he fanned a little bit on the shot for the Bobcats.
Oh, we got numbers here. Minterman and Smith 2-on-1. Minterman fans on the shot, unfortunately. Pass center, just past Michael's stick. Michael tries to get it down low. Deflected again.
Michael paid the price on that one. Bing took a wide shot harmlessly behind the net of the Eagles. And then he ran over an Eastern player.
And he ran over Browning there. It's a good shift by him.
He plays hard. He played hard last night also. I noticed that right off the bat from him. There's Truex again, dumping them down behind the Eagles' net. And Hennessy rolls out to neutral zone.
Truex must have one heck of a cardio regime. I don't think he gets off the ice.
He does. I mean, I don't know. We ought to take a look at that, see how long a break he gets, because he's out there frequently.
Puck here kind of playing a little tic-tac-toe in the neutral zone. Squirts down to O'Donnell. He's able to cover up, and Eagles will look for a change here.
Well, shots on goal right now, 24-11. Eastern's picking it up a little bit more, but Bobcats still 13-shot differential. That again goes back to their style that they're playing. They're just all offense tonight. That's their whole focus. Doesn't look like they're running a trap on them, but they're definitely doing some zones on Eastern, and they're having trouble with it. Behind Eastern's net right now.
Nice check for Bourne. Puck's out front, just missed by a State player.
And Atkinson just missed that one-timer.
So Krychek with his own zone, gets it out. Ouellette able to put a nice little soft check on there. Puck comes back to him, unable to handle it. Back to McKay for the Eagles. He chips it out, but caught there.
Nice little check by Ouellette down that one.
Eagles have a little time to break out here. Nice pass for Bourne Ouellette, but Ouellette unable to maintain the puck.
Little flip down by Montana State in the neutral zone.
Colin Purley showing off some of his baseball skills there. Icing on Montana State here.
12:22 left in the second period. Eastern's picked it up a little bit more right now, but I still was expecting a bit more energy out of them, especially after that goal by the Krychek.
Well, let's see what this third line of Shaw, Jenny, and Otness can do here to see generate some energy. Purley and Jess on the back end for the Eagles.
Messi brings the puck up on the far boards. Dumped in by the Bobcats.
Montana State has a very interesting breakout. They almost have a power play breakout where they send one guy really high to the far blue line and force that defenseman to address him and kind of draw him out there so they're able to apply pressure in the offensive zone.
Well, and that's where they have that trailer that he's looking for the puck. The first guy comes in and uses the body frequently on it, and then the second guy, the cleanup, is just looking for the puck to bounce back. Nice stop for O'Donnell.
Eagles still unable to get the puck out of the zone.
Forbes took a big hit.
Shaw comes in there to help out his teammate Otness there. You can just see the Eagles right there. They're just kind of bunched up and kind of playing a little bit more of a chase game than we'd like to see them play.
Look at Montana State's also picking up the body work right now. I've noticed that in the last 3-4 minutes. They're using their bodies a lot more than they did last night. Douglas almost had a breakaway on that. He got a stick on the puck, but couldn't control it.
That was a good outlet pass, that's for sure. Montana State again controls. Puck loose in front of O'Donnell. Eagles able to maintain the possession.
Well, we got O'Donnell. He didn't like what he saw. That I'm not sure, but I think it was Stevenson that got an extra hit from the stick from the Bobcat player, and O'Donnell took exception to that and went out and told him about it. So it'll be interesting if they get both or just the Montana player.
Well, that's I'm not sure what he said, but O'Donnell's a pretty mild-tempered gentleman too, so he must have said something that got him riled up or did something that I missed.
Purley was for the Eagles. It's going in, and it looks like it's going to be Douglas is the other one, and that's who O'Donnell took exception to was Douglas, and he definitely let him know. And I haven't seen that feistiness out of him, but I've only watched it for a game and a half. But he definitely went to Purley's defense on that one.
Well, it's interesting to see how this will shake out here.
Well, I'm not really sure if Purley came back and did something because Douglas definitely gave him a two-hand when he was skating away, and that's when O'Donnell went out and interrupted it.
Definitely did. I think O'Donnell may have drew a little bit of blood there on a...
Unless they're calling O'Donnell for the penalty and Purley serving it.
We'll have to see here.
Now they got Purley's number up on the scoreboard as a penalty, so Purley and Douglas go in for 2 minutes. 10:54 mark of the second period.
Let's see who we've got. We got a little 4-on-4 situation out there for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna. Oh, Purley's gonna look like here. They're gonna.
Onnes is going in the box now instead.
I don't. They must have gave that penalty to O'Donnell.
Yeah, that's my hunch, and they're just having Onnes serve it for him.
What do we got here for the Eagles? We got Shane Smith, Zach Minderman with a huge hit.
A major hit on that one.
See, Rick manager Riley Roberts there kind of got out of the way. Minderman with a little bit of energy down here.
Well, you know, Widener felt that hit.
Definitely. I think I almost felt that up here. Nice move there by Montana State.
Yeah, that was Bing. That was Bing that did that movement.
O'Donnell's just very feisty in front of the net there.
Yeah, he's taking care of, he's making sure no one's standing in front of him right now. Somebody woke him up as far as the physical part because he's hitting everybody from Montana State. And that's a goaltender, folks.
Yeah, maybe he's reverting back to his defensive ways there a little bit and clearing out the front of the net.
Well, I think he's definitely sending a clear message to the Bobcats is don't stand in front of my crease.
Reminds me of some old school goalies of the old NHL.
I like that. That's good to see every once in a while.
Yeah, a little Ron Heck style stuff.
That's right. Little Billy Smith, if you remember who that is. Yeah, he's another one that was physical.
Oh, good puck movement by the Eagles. Unable to get, nice save. Unable to cover up, though.
Wallach did a nice job of tracking that.
Wallach did a heck of a job there. Nice shot, good glove save there.
Two nice stops by Wallach on that one.
See, Wallach's probably recovered from those earlier collisions of the period.
Man, he was taking a beating there for a while.
He was.
24-14 shots in favor of Montana State Bobcats. Face off to the left for Wallach.
On the draw for the Eagles, you got Sakrajicek, but right now we've got Roulette having a discussion with the official Duncan. Nice win. Just nice save again by Wallach. He's having a heck of a period now.
That was a good job by Z on that draw.
Puck cleared out by the Eagles.
Stopped by Andres. Far boards looking, the Eagles trying to break out.
So we got Z with a one-on-one here. Nice shot by Z, turned away by Wallach again.
Wallach had a good game last night, but he's definitely playing a little bit stronger tonight.
He did, penalties expired. Roulette, looking top blocker, unable to hit the net. McKay keeping the puck down in.
It's a breakout right now.
2-on-1 here for Montana State. Shot, O'Donnell clears it wide.
Prius is the one that took the shot for the Bobcats. And a nice little 2-on-1 going now. Eastern's coming back over the blue line.
So Krajicek putting on a stick handling clinic so far this period. Oh, huge hit.
And they're going to get him. And I think that's Prayers. I think.
Yeah, that was definitely an interference there.
No, that was Andres. Brandon Andres is going to pick up that one for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that puck wasn't anywhere near Luke Browning.
Well, at least one thing Brandon did, he made sure that Browning wasn't going to get to the puck if he got by.
Browning was definitely not getting the puck there. That was if he was wearing cleats, that would have been decleated for sure. Well, Eagles on a very rare power play here. Right. Let's see if they can generate some offense out there for the Eagles right now. We have Minnerman, Smith, and Maiko. Back in, we have Hayden Boring and Purley. Eagles win the draw. Maiko to Purley, down low. Minnerman has it now. Sends it back around to Smith behind Montana State's net. Eagles finally setting up here with their power play. Cross ice pass to Boring. Boring shot deflected wide. Oh, just wide of the net there.
Nice puck movement by the Eagles on that one.
Oh, and Montana State with numbers here.
We got Prius out there. Nice
Montana State's going to get the short-handed goal there.
What happened? Prius went in, took the initial shot. Bing came up, followed up, and the rebound came right out to a stick, wide open net. But again, O'Donnell did a nice job of stopping that first one.
First one there. I mean, Smith had the trailer there. But
that one hurts. That one hurts a little bit.
That one definitely hurts.
Having a man advantage and short-handed goal for the Bobcats. See how Eastern will rebound off of this one with a minute 20 left in the power play. But that was a nice play all the way around by Montana State.
It was.
Draw one by the Eagles, taken up on the near boards. Or the blue line, Jenny in deep, took a shot, Wallach glove handed it.
Looks like Eastern.
Wallach is definitely playing
he's playing
stronger tonight than he did last night.
Eastern going with that four forwards and 1 D-man here for the power play. After that shorthand goal, I don't know if I would have won that call, but.
Well, you got to change up sooner or later to try to get some momentum back on your side. Dumped down by Montana State. And we got Croft chasing it for the Bobcats.
Hard forward check by Montana State here. Eastern just kind of taking their time, and Montana State's making them pay for it.
Well, they're eating up a lot of this power play right now, the way their Bobcats are playing. It's a buying pass, intercepted by the Bobcats. Dump back down at Eastern end.
Browning in, little chip shot roulette, unable to make contact with it. Drop back for Browning. Eastern's almost like they're getting too cute here. Instead of just trying to get just the shot, and it's costing them. 16 seconds remaining for the power play for the Eagles, but so far not a ton of offense generated here.
Bing did a nice job right there for the Bobcats. Took the puck in, brought it back out, ate up about another 4 or 5 seconds on that power play.
We're at even strength here, roulette across the blue line. Zakrajicek shot blocked on. Puck looks like it's going to be iced by Montana State, and both teams will be able to regroup here and get a change.
One thing, the shots on goal is Eastern's closing the gap on that, but Montana State's still getting the better opportunities on their shots. 26-19. 6:10 left in the second period.
Face off here to Wallach's right, our near side here. Draw one by MSU. Stevenson kept it in for a brief moment, but now able to chip it back out.
It's like Bing had one person beat. Nice job by Stevenson blocking him.
Eagles again struggling to maintain puck possession.
They just are looking a step slower than the Bobcats tonight.
They are. Maybe this 3-3 and this third game's finally catching up to them, but last night they didn't show any signs of fatigue.
No, absolutely none. They were outstanding last night. And you're right, 3 games in 3 nights is a lot of hockey to be played, and I think possibly that's what's making them a little sluggish right now. Even some of the people that you would expect to be a little physical for the Eagles, they're not throwing the body as much tonight as they did last night and Thursday night. So Shaw did a nice body check on the far side. Bobcats have the puck behind their net. Oh, Jenny got pickpocketed on that one. Nice play by Stevenson.
Nice check by everybody. Kapelke, excuse me there. Eagles on the offensive here. Stevenson trying to get cute, dangles around the man. Makes a great move, and what a goal.
Excellent play.
That looks like Brandon Stevenson that we know. What a move.
Now, I don't know, you were saying he was being cute. No, he was doing a nice job of deking that one player, and he went to the right, and Stevenson went right around him in wide open net. Wallach was following his defenseman. That was a nice play.
What's the fastest way?
Cute or not cute, you do it again, because that was one heck of a play by him.
I'm definitely eating a little crow there, and I got to give him credit where credit was due. Thought he was getting cute, but it ended up being a great move by Stevenson there, and nice move by Stevenson.
Great stick handling on that. He took it all the way from the red line and went all the way in. Whoa, that was a big hit. I think that was Duff that laid out an eagle.
That definitely looked like a Duff player again. Luke Browning taking kind of a beating here this second period.
He is.
Resilient kid from Wenatchee, Washington. Second year playing for the Eagles. Out front, nice one-timer. Can't get it through for Zakrajicek, but great save again by Wallen.
Nice point-blank shot, though, by Z. Picked up the puck. It was loose. Wallach was on it, but that was a nice play. 4:35 left in this second period. Don't forget, come down, see some of the players after the game at the Barrel House.
10% off your bill if you bring your ticket down as well.
Draw one by the Eagles.
Oh, geez, here.
But now it's a 2-on-1 Montana State. Nice cross pass. Oh, nice work by, I think it was Boring that robbed that
Boring.
pass.
Ouellette looking for the big check, just misses his man.
And
we're going to have a penalty here. He's again having trouble staying out of the box.
Oh, I think it was Browning that's going to get caught. I think he's going to get a trip on this one. But that was a nice play by Boring on that one, because that pass, O'Donnell was a little bit out of his net, wide open on the low side of his glove.
Oh, yeah. Boring definitely prevented a goal there. Ironically, now Boring's in the box.
That penalty your coach couldn't be unhappy about, because that was a nice play.
They're going to get Hayden Boring with a tripping call. Jeff's battling that guy in front of the net again. Great power play here for Montana State. I know you fans are seeing it out there, but they're just playing a guy right in front of O'Donnell or Jake Bowen here in the first period, and they're making him deal with him for sure.
Oh, and they're sending one of their larger players in the net, and both of them that they usually focus on are just really hard to move. And one of them, Andres, and he's a big fella out there.
He is. That's that textbook stuff they try to teach you from Might on up. Just put the big fella in front and make him deal with it. And Montana State's executing that very well tonight.
You can see it right now. They're doing the same thing. They got a guy planted right in front of the net and having trouble moving him.
Shaw, big hit there.
Real nice hit. Andres came in, and I guess he didn't like that.
I can't blame him. Yeah. Nice move. Unable to get it through. 55 seconds remaining on that penalty to Hayden Boring here. Montana State keeping it in.
Forbes has the puck. He's looking for, I think it's Truex.
Oh, nice backdoor play.
And Bing did a nice, quick one-time pass off the side of the net.
The Eagles still unable to clear.
Forbes has the puck again.
30 seconds still remaining to that penalty to Hayden Boring. Puck behind the net, O'Donnell side to side.
Forbes is looking at, he's floating down in on top of the key.
Oh.
Well, we got a little bit of discussion.
And there's Shaw.
Well, I'm not surprised to see him come back and.
Yeah, it looked like he was making that change and then kind of maybe heard something and turned around. But that's Shaw's game, and he's good at what he does.
Well, Montana State definitely has a penalty going in.
Oh, okay, well.
And that's Brandon Andres. He took the extra liberty shot on that one, and that's who Shaw went and had a discussion with on. He was not happy with that play.
So 2:34 remaining here in the second. Bobcats still up 3-2. 19 seconds remaining to the penalty to Hayden Boring, and I believe you said Bing?
No, that's Andres. That went for the
yep, he's in the box, and so Eagles a little 4-on-4 action for 19 seconds. We'll see if the Eagles can generate some offense here. So Krajicek kicked out of the face-off there. Nice win by the Eagles.
Is that Browning? Browning has the puck down behind the net.
That is Browning again.
He's playing a good game tonight.
Is.
He is showing a lot of energy out there for the Eagles.
Purley's shot turned aside. It's great to have Browning back. He had a season-ending injury last year, and he's definitely an asset here to the Eagles.
Yeah, he's a good hockey player. He's got a good game.
Eagles here now on the power play. Browning the puck.
Tried to do a nice little deke on him, didn't work, and then he went right around the Montana Tech player and got the puck back again, took a nice little shot.
Eagles able to maintain in the zone here, so Krajicek going around his own net. Browning just getting beat up in front of the net there. Puck still loose. The net appears to be off. But great.
A lot of pressure that time by the Eagles on the Wallach.
Wallach maintaining strong though.
Well, it looked like Z got at least 3 shots on him. Then Browning came in and it looked like he got also another rebound. So there was some flurry of action in front of Wallach.
And if you notice there with Montana State's power play versus the Eagles' power play, I mean, Montana State puts the big guy in front of the net. And we've got Luke Browning, who's not the biggest gentleman in the world, and he's kind of getting pushed around. So
Yeah,
but he's holding his own.
He's definitely playing havoc for Montana State.
Backdoor to Ouellette, unable to maintain it. Oh, out front. Empty net, but no Eastern's able to make contact. 50 seconds remaining here on the power play for the Eagles. Hayden Boring back behind his own net.
I'll tell you, Widener had a tough time with Browning, though, even though there's a size difference. But Browning was not giving him any room.
So Krychek, unable to maintain the puck. Montana State sends it back down. 1 minute remaining here in the second period here at Eastern Washington University Recreation Center. Purley looking for that home run pass for Ouellette. Off the boards, Ouellette kind of just didn't see it. Back to center ice. Boring on the forecheck here. Montana State tries to clear it. Shane Smith deflects it. Goes in the Eastern's bench. 8 seconds remaining here for the power play for the Eagles.
Well, it's just interesting watching Eastern tonight. It looks like they got 4 or 5 guys that are exerting a lot of energy out there. A few more that are trying to do it, but as a whole, their whole club has just seemed to be a little bit sluggish still, like they were in the first period. Penalty's over.
Yeah, we're even here with 30 seconds remaining. Shot turned away by O'Donnell. It's right there. I mean, Jeff's was a step behind. Montana State's able to come in and generate some offense.
Let's see, if you look at that, was Bing again for the Bobcats, and that kid's all over the place. He reminds a lot of Truex, actually. They both have a lot of ice time they get from Montana State. There he is again. Bing has the puck again, come down the far side.
Eastern over here with 3 seconds remaining. Looks like unable to get a shot off, and that'll do it for us here in the second. Well, what do you think of the second period compared to the first?
Well, Eastern showed a little bit more life. As you can tell by the shot differentials, only 7, 30 shots on goal from Montana State, 23 for Eastern. But I have noticed Montana State right now in this game, they take a little bit extra. Could be a little extra push, a little bit of stick work. I don't know if that's affecting Eastern or not right now. But it's a better period for the Eagles compared to the first.
I got to give credit to the goaltending here. I mean, without Eastern, Bowen in the first period, O'Donnell in the second period, this game could be blown wide open. So goaltenders are definitely giving the Eagles a chance to stay in this game, and only being down by 1 after 2 in that first period was all Montana State. And
Totally. So, folks, we're going to take a little break right now. We'll be back in about 19 minutes. Thanks for listening to Eastern Washington Hockey.
All right, and welcome back to Cheney, Washington. Well, let's see if the Eagles got 20 minutes to see if they can close this one out.
Well, it'd be interesting to listen to what the coach had to say to him between periods, because they definitely have to get a fire lit under him right now.
It's definitely a segment that I miss Tyler Pisani. He used to do with that coach's corner and would go down and get an interview, but due to our tech knowledge and Joe being the only one that has a clue what's going on here, we didn't want to try to mess anything else back up. So,
yeah, it's a special night here out at Eastern Epic Adventures. There's a little bit of going on here for everybody. Come on down, get on that climbing wall. A lot of fun on that. Well, I don't know, T. We'll see what happens on here. They got to get a good quick start. If they can get a goal within the first 5 minutes, that could change the complexion of the game. If not, it could be a little bit of a struggle.
I think the Eagles definitely have to come out firing and can't be on their heels. I mean, with the way both goaltenders are playing today, I mean, that next goal is going to be real crucial. And we're off.
Face off won by Montana State.
Michael on the chase. Down, Michael, nice check.
It'll be interesting to see if Montana State picks up what they were doing toward the end of the second period, the dump and chase game. Right
nice centering pass. O'Donnell, I think, maybe just got a piece of it, but this is not the start the Eagles wanted.
No, but again, that's why I was picking it up. It does look like that's what Montana State's done the last 2 periods.
Michael, nice shot on.
And it's working because right now they're catching Eastern flat-footed out there, and so the little dump and chase game's working for them right now. Plus, it gives them a lot of energy at the start of the periods.
Eastern's got the number one line back out there was Krajcek, Ouellette, and Browning. So this has kind of been the line that's generated most of the offense for the Eagles this season. See if they can keep that streak going right now.
Yeah, they're gelling really well together. You can see that in the last 3 games. They're getting better and better, more comfortable with each other out there.
Browning, nice forecheck. No one home for the Eagles there.
Just thought about it. He thought about pinching in, and then he backtracked out, which was a smart move on his part.
That was a smart play. Wow, it looked like a big hit from Boring, but I think the Montana State player just got an edge. Ouellette breaking it out, tries to get it deep, but it's going to bounce off of the edge of Montana State's bench. Okay.
Jeff dumped the puck behind the Montana State's net.
So Krajcek on the forecheck.
He's playing hard. He's playing hard tonight.
He is. Jennings able to defend off that check right there.
That was a big hit by Matheson, but he took the worst of it.
He did. Purley back in his own end to get the puck.
Off the netting. It's a good time to take the opportunity to thank Play Against Sports, O'Doherty's, Holiday Inn Express, and Barrel House Pizza and Sandwiches. Highly recommend people that are in Cheney right now to go check out the Barrel House at the end of the game, meet some of the players, have some good food. Face off to the right of O'Donnell, won by Eastern.
Travis McKay back with behind the net. Takes a big check, and he's slow to get up here.
That was a massive body check for the Montana State player, and I think it was Radliff, I think, is the one that laid the body on him. Face off coming left of O'Donnell.
The big Montana boys throwing their weight around here.
Yeah, it's almost like a carbon copy of the last 2 periods this third one going in. Again, State's just dumping the puck in, sending one guy in, using the body, and the trailing guy picks up the puck. It's almost like a trap. It's starting to look more and more like a trap rather than a zone.
Yeah, I think they're kind of making that shift too. Like you said earlier, it was more of a zone, and now it's definitely going to more of a trap-looking style. Stevenson able to hit Michael in center ice. Michael unable to handle it. Purley lines up a man, gets a pretty good check on.
That was Ratliff again. He's out here throwing his body in this period.
He is. He's a one-man wrecking crew. Stick goes flying for Purley. Shane Smith trying to get the offense. Gets pickpocketed. Montana State with some speed here entering the zone.
Yeah, that's Prayers. He's quick. He's real quick. Got a fast first skate.
He just drew 4 Eastern players to that far side and looked for that open pass to the man, and unfortunately couldn't get it. Wrap around attempt by Ouellette. Unable to control it, turned away by the goaltender.
That was nice hustle by him.
So Krajicek now dumps it in. Proceeds to chase. Browning with it behind the net for the Eagles. So Krajicek with support. Eagles with a good forecheck right now. See if they can generate anything for it. Good bounce for the Eagles. So Krajicek looks, hits Ouellette. Just misses high. Hayden Boring sends a puck up. And it's going to go into the netting again.
That was a nice shot just right over the top of the crossbar. That was a nice cycle by Eastern on that one. They were definitely moving on that one, having Montana chase them a little bit on that.
Eastern doesn't generate a ton of offensive right now, but so far it's been all this line tonight.
Face-off won by Montana State.
They've just got definitely a higher tempo game than Eastern does. I mean, they're just the run and gun kind of offense and making Eastern move, and the net's off.
Yeah, without a doubt. What they're also doing, I just picked up, and I've noticed it in the second period, they're cherry picking a little bit up on top. And so far they've caught Eastern about 4 times sleeping on that top player.
Unfortunately for number 20 of Montana State, that was an expensive stick he just broke, so goes back and gets a new twig. See, you wouldn't have that with the old school wood twigs.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
They need to bring those back. Hayden Boren here, fighting for it. Far corner for us, to the left of O'Donnell. Puck out front, no one home. Eastern's able to get it. Chip pass to Ouellette. Ouellette's on a speed. Man, Dahl has some speed for Montana State. Eastern generated a soft shot by Jeffs, but turned away again.
But again, if you notice what Dahl did on that, he didn't focus on the puck. He was taking the man the whole time, and he just wrote him off. And I noticed that with State, they have a tendency to do that. That's where it'd be nice to see Eastern get a trailer to come up behind.
Zach Shaw for the Eagles on the draw. Nice win for him over Stevenson, unable to handle it.
Douglas chasing it down. He got it. Took a nice shot on O'Donnell.
Wide up front, just misses wide. I'm not sure where the Eagles were on that back check, but they were nowhere to be found.
But they got to keep an eye on that, because that's Bing that's just playing havoc with him right now. He had a point-blank shot on O'Donnell.
Stevenson chips it up and out. Minderman on the chase. Almost intercepted by Jenny there. Purley now behind our own net. Ruffles around to Jenny. Lost in his feet. He's able to regain control. Hits Stevenson. Back to the one-timer to Minderman. Looking for Jenny. Poke checked away. There's all sorts of sticks flying out there right now.
Well, we got a stick caught up in looked like Minderman's arm.
O'Donnell again, another save.
But right now, Montana State's just doing a shooting gallery on Eastern.
They are. I mean, unfortunately, it's pretty easy to read Eastern's breakout. They're just rimming that thing right around the boards. Good to see McKay's back. Puck chipped in the Eastern's bench. Smith comes in afterwards, and I don't know about what Smith was thinking right there.
Well, was pretty blatant in front of the referee. Again, you got to pick your spots.
Definitely pick your battles there. And I don't think the hit was intentional by the Montana State player, just kind of the momentum thing there, and puck goes out of the thing, and then Smith just loses his cool and ends up in the box here, putting the Eagles down on a penalty kill, which unfortunately has not been the strong suit of their game lately.
No, it has not at all. 14-11 left in the third period. Shots 34 for the Bobcats, 26 for the Eagles. Face-off will be coming to the left of O'Donnell. Now we're having a little conference between the referee and the linesman. Looks like Barring's over there questioning something. Well, now they look like they're going to get Ratliff also.
Okay.
So maybe that hit was more than a little innocent on that one, and that's why Smith took exception to it. I was with you. I didn't think Ratliff took a vicious run at him, but he got called.
Well, Eagles going to get a break here, play a little 4-on-4 hockey. Out there for the Eagles right now, you have Boring, Jeffs, Ouellette, and Zakrajicek. Oh, and they're Fisher's over at the Eastern bench talking to, can't see who he's talking to right there. Oh, looks like Colin Purley. Surprise, surprise. He's had many a chats with the officials.
Well, there's a lot of ice now for Eastern to try to take advantage of it because they got some speed out there, and we'll see what they can do with it.
Eastern's got their two leading scorers out there on playing forward with Ouellette and Zakrajicek. But Jeff's just watched the man skate around it and kind of screen the goalie, and Montana State puts it in the back of the net right on O'Donnell.
That was a point-blank shot. I'm really not sure what Eastern was trying to set up on that one. That one hurts. That one hurts because that was almost like an unforced turnover, and ended up in the back of the net.
It did.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Prius that got the goal. But yeah, O'Donnell had no hope on that one.
Nope. And unfortunately, that's just been Eastern's MO. Zakrajicek.
He's taking some liberties right now with a Montana State player.
Purley's elbow kind of came up a little bit there. Fortunate for him, he didn't make a lot of contact. Zakrajicek, he's flying out there right now. I think he's fired up.
There you go.
Well, with 13:22 left, there's a lot of time left, so hopefully they get play under control for a while more.
But again, Eastern just kind of no rhythm to their game. Just a lot of flailing around and trying to be a two-man show right now and not working together.
Yeah, they're just one step behind because Forbes right there just went by two Eagles players and got a nice little shot on O'Donnell. Again, we're looking at Bing. He walked in all by himself. Another good stop by O'Donnell.
Ouellette with the field goal attempt.
Ouellette had a nice shot on that one. It just kept going and going and going.
That reminds me back in my day.
We don't want to talk about your shot back in the day.
Yeah, that was I was trying to play with the broom ball net, that 8-foot netter. I was waiting for them to change. They never did for me, though.
You had an interesting shot. Let's leave it at that. Well, Easton's going to have to turn around there pretty quick. 12:50 left in this game, and Montana State's still outplaying them right now.
They are. The Eagles just don't have that pep in the step that we saw last night. Boring here with a little bit of energy coming through the neutral zone. Eastern with an empty net, and Jenny just misses it.
I'm telling you, Jenny kid, he's going to get one. He's around the puck all the time. Here comes Bing.
Again, Montana State with numbers, and if he hits that net, that puck's going in.
I'm telling you, Prius had a nice one-timer right there, and it looked like O'Donnell got a little bit of a glove hand on that to make it go wide.
Eastern's got to find a way to support O'Donnell. He could only face so many shots tonight.
Yeah, he's having a strong game. But again, so did Bowen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued to see after the game what happened to Mr. Bowen. Thought he played a heck of a first period. And Shaw, characteristic of himself, mucking it up in the corner. Eastern again, that's their only clear though, and that's how it kind of just shows a team that's scrambling. They're just throwing it off the glass, and
yeah, they are.
Montana State knows that's coming, and they're just sitting right there and keeping it in the zone.
Well, the defensemen are starting to pinch down for State, and because they know what Eastern's doing.
Shaw with a nice check. Neutral zone. Stevenson. Shaw not communicating here and lose the puck. Puck comes back down to Eastern's net. 11:23 boring behind our own net here at Eastern. He takes it out. Nice little sauce pass to Browning, but again, I mean, they didn't even look for Smith there. He just kind of dumped it in, and Smith had to go get it.
I think they were trying to get a quick line change, and it kind of backfired on them because the puck went down too far into Montana State's zone.
Oh, Minderman got away with one there.
Definitely got away with that one. Now the game's getting a little bit chippier as the time winds down with 10:49 left in the period.
And Fisher finally makes a call here.
He called a hook on somebody.
Yeah, on Maiko.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the referees are looking at right now, but they may have to turn it up a notch because this game, I think, could turn pretty quickly because people are taking a little bit of extra liberties at the end of each play right now.
We saw that with Minderman right here in front of us. I mean, kind of instant check, and Minderman just kind of lost his cool and little hands to the face. Smith with these through in.
Face off the left, O'Donnell. Wallach has a good night tonight, but it's been quiet for him in the third period.
It has. Definitely not been the third period Eastern's needed.
Comes Bing doing this usually. I mean, he just brings the puck down low, and then he's constantly looking at one of the D that are pinching in on him.
Purley losing his stick. Nice deflection, just goes wide. O'Donnell, pad save. Eastern still can't clear. Minderman now.
Nice positioning by O'Donnell. Real nice positioning on that one. Quick line change for the Eags.
Ouellette, big hit. All day. He has all day to shoot, and O'Donnell's lucky to make himself big, but there's just none of that forecheck from the Eags there.
Yeah, that was a heck of a stop by O'Donnell right there. Because I know right there, Forbes had a clean break-in off of it, went in, and O'Donnell stood on his head to stop that one. 9:51 left in the third.
Minute remaining here to the penalty on Maiko.
So as you can look at Montana State right now doing the same thing. One guy down, two up in the middle over by the crease.
One guy causing havoc in front.
Yep.
Travis McKay doing everything he can to clear that guy out, but Ouellette and Browning here. Ouellette's going to hold on to it. Nice little chip shot over to Browning. Can't get it. Browning. He's getting caught here. Ouellette again with a nice hit, but
we got a delayed penalty coming up.
Do we know who it's against? That's
going to go against the Eagles.
It's definitely going against the Eagles. With an interference call to Ouellette. I know Duncan's doing the best he can, but there's a couple other calls I probably would have made before that one.
Well, maybe he is starting to now try to take a little control because this game is definitely changing over to more of the physical aspect, but with a lot of extracurricular activity going on in almost every hit now.
This is the exact opposite thing Eastern needs to be doing right now. I mean, they keep putting themselves down to man, and on a night that they're struggling to generate offense, keep going down, man, is not the smart game plan, I would have to say.
Yeah, Montana State won the draw.
One-timer O'Donnell again. Nice side-to-side stop, but
nice pass by Padden. Yeah, one-timer again. There you're looking at Bing. So you got to keep an eye. You know Bing's going to be their main gun on this power play. They're constantly looking for him, and that's what Padden did. Quick pass, boom, one time.
Penalty to Michael's expired. Jenny taking a spot on the ice. Houston able to get it down. Jenny on the forecheck. Oh, I don't. Duncan, that was a delayed call, and then a little plead right there by Enders, and
I got, I think, an unsportsmanlike on somebody.
yeah, but Duncan was persuaded right there by a Montana State player.
It sure looked like it. Again, I don't know how much he did, but it sure looked like it on that. One player I don't see out, I haven't seen him since about the mid-second period, is Truex, Mike Truex from Montana State. He was constantly out there, and now it looks like Bean's picking up that slack, but I don't know if Truex is hurt or what.
Probably
but
just got a little tired finally. Yeah, they got Zakrajchuk with unsportsmanlike. Good call by you there.
But I have to question a little bit on that one. I didn't see the whole play, but I didn't see anything malicious on that.
Well, right there, I mean, I don't try to tell the officials how to do their job, but puck again was nowhere near Browning, and Montana State player puts Browning on his back, and no call again by Fisher here.
Patton's got the puck right now up on top. One timer.
Browning's able to clear down the ice.
I've noticed Montana State also now, without Truex playing for whatever reason, they're using Patton quite a bit, and Bing.
Good move there. .33 seconds remaining on that penalty duelette. One timer, great blocker save by O'Donnell.
Excellent save.
But again, this goes back to what it looked like in the first period with just a shooting gallery by Montana State. Again turned away by O'Donnell.
Nice stop, yeah. And you're right. But I do kind of like what I'm seeing out of O'Donnell. There was another, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Douglas in this crease, and he definitely let him know to get out of his crease. So he's playing a quite physical game for a goaltender tonight.
Well, it's got to be frustrating. I mean, coming from a team that's generated how many goals last night? 8 goals?
Nine goals.
And then to a team that right now that can only generate 2, and both goaltenders standing on their head. But I mean, you face 41 shots. I mean, it's got to be frustrating as a tender.
Montana won the draw again.
McDonald, nice glove save. Five seconds remaining in the penalty duelette.
Massey and Matheson down on the point, and they're definitely Montana State's trying to work it back to them in on this power play.
Both those guys have heck of a cannons.
Yeah, both have heck of a shots, too. They're real rockets.
Noulette out of the box. Now Eastern's down 5-on-4. Jenny, Noulette, Boring, and Travis McKay out for the Eagles.
Nice swing pass.
Good block by Ouellette. 15 seconds remaining in the penalty to Zakrajchuk.
Poliskin has the pucks. Doing a nice job of cycling at the top.
Eagles back to even strength, but that was 4 minutes that they can't get back when they need to generate some offense.
Nice poke check by O'Donnell to get the puck out.
Turnover by Jenny. Travis McKay, oh, there we go. I don't know if that's necessarily a penalty, but.
Douglas did take it looked like he took an extra elbow on an Eagle. And the referee was right there, he didn't miss that one.
And again, right there for the Eagles. I mean, Morgan looking for a pass, but just kind of no one home right there. He could have taken advantage of the goaltender pull for O'Donnell on that delayed penalty, but just, the Eagles just look off tonight.
They do, for whatever reason. It's not so much, I don't think, Montana State, who is playing a better game than they did yesterday, but the Eagles are definitely sluggish right this whole hockey game. With 5:59 left, this is a crucial power play right now. They have got to get a goal on this one.
A little out-of-town scoreboard. Western Washington University with the win tonight over Utah State, 5-2 down in Utah. Get right here you just see, I mean, even Montana State's still sending that one guy high and making the Eagles deal with it and generating some offense even on the penalty kill here.
Eastern's in Montana State zone. They caught him.
Yep,
They got Smith with a trip. I think it's Smith, or is that Browning?
That's Browning.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't do that. I mean, right there, you got to just be able to walk away.
Yeah, I think the referee, you can start seeing he's calling almost everything right now, and Eastern has got to adjust to this and use their head, because that was a pretty blatant trip on that one.
Especially right in front of the official there. I mean.
But again, it goes back to, I'm pretty sure Eastern's players are frustrated. They probably can't figure out what's going on. They are very sluggish right now. You can look at some of the players right now on their knees, so that would tell me that they're really tired. And Montana State, they came out from the get-go in this game, skated hard.
They came out firing, that's for sure. Well, again, a familiar scene here at the URC tonight, little 4-on-4 hockey. Eagles able to get it out, but Montana State just throws it into the Eastern bench.
Well, that was messy. I think he was trying to kick it on over to Stelmack, and he just kind of got a little bit high on the pass.
It's a good stop by Michael. I mean, the current rate the Eastern goaltenders are going down. Michael will have to suit up.
I tell you, though, Donald's having another strong game. And like I said earlier, Bowen had a nice first period also. 2-0, Montana had it, lost it.
Purley battling low here. Centered out. Just great puck movement by Montana State this game.
Yeah, they're cycling really, really well. Messi has the puck right now.
Look at that. Just tic-tac-toe. Puck goes out of the netting, but Eastern players are just chasing, and Montana State's just passing right around them right now.
Beiser did have an open shot, but he decided not to take it, and it went out of play. But again, O'Donnell, if you're watching how he's playing, he is on top of his game, but you're right, I agree with you. I think he's got to start getting frustrated right now, because it is a shooting gallery for Montana State. They just seem to be a step quicker tonight.
Oh, early whistle by Duncan, but it looks like he's admitted that. I mean, that's a tough angle, though, especially with the one referee system.
Well, it is. And Messi had a rocket on that shot, too, and O'Donnell made the initial stop, but the rebound came out pretty quick on him. And I'm looking at the shots on goal, and it looks like State's getting a little bit wider gap, 44-28.
Again, I think, Shaw with a good hit there. It just goes back to the Eastern's game, I think, especially with the new coach and the new players coming out. I think they just got to find consistency. I mean, you see they played really well against UW, lost, but put up a lot of shots. Last night had the best game I think I've seen the Eagles play, but then tonight, I mean, they just came out sluggish and again, and just can't find that consistent rhythm of playing their game, night in, night out.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of the Montana Tech series when the first game they got into a tie with them and played outstanding. In the second game, they were sluggish on that. This reminds me a lot of that series.
It does, and the tough part, too, especially now with this ACHA and the Northern Pacific Hockey Conference, I mean, there's 28, 30 games on the schedule. You just really can't afford to have nights off that I know some other teams are kind of accustomed to. I know the BCHL only plays 24 games a year and have a couple more off weekends, but I think that's kind of the adjustment the Eagles need to make now, and I know Pat's doing everything he can. Coach Chris Watkins is doing the same, but it's just a tough adjustment right now, and Eagles show signs of life and then have nights like tonight where it just seems like they were just off.
And I think you'll see a little bit difference. I mean, their fitness will improve a little bit come in November, and so they have a good record, 4-3-1 right now. The Bobcats would surprise me. They're 0-3-0, but I think they're going to be a strong club come around January.
That's a good point. I guess I take for granted right now this is Eastern's 9th game, and school hasn't even been in session for a month yet, so maybe I should give them a little bit more credit than I am.
It's still early. And again, with the new team and a new coach, it's going to take a bit to get used to each other. But I do like Eastern. They don't quit. They even though they're sluggish tonight, they're still fighting. And I've noticed that in every game they played this year. They do not stop playing hard.
Captain Zach Menderman across the blue line here. Takes a check, able to get the puck to Browning. Looking for it, Boring. Unfortunately broke up there by the Montana State player. Able to clear it out. O'Donnell has net to play it. Pass to Menderman. He gets it over to Zakrajicek. And he'll take it across the line. He stops and starts, and he gets it in.
There we go. That's got the crowd in life.
There we go. Good play by Zakrajicek there. Looked like he was going to wrap around and doesn't. Oh, I believe that might be Luke Browning's first goal as an Eagle as well.
I think you called that one right. Yeah, Zakrajicek went around the net and then stopped, and the Montana Bobcat player kept going, and he just did a nice little feed out there, and he did a one-timer in the net.
Well, there's still 2 minutes and 39 seconds here. Let's see if the Eastern can build off this momentum and maybe take it, get it, and keep going.
Yeah, good for Browning.
I didn't know what to say right there.
Well, good for Browning on that one. He didn't give up on the play. He trailed it. We got a timeout by Eastern. It'll be interesting what Coach does when he decides to pull the goaltender, try to get that extra man. But you're right, T. A lot of time left. 2:39 left in the period. Only down by 1, 4-3.
And that's the nice part. You look at the Eastern's team right now. I mean, being outshot by nearly 20 goals, or 20 shots, excuse me, and only down by 1. I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head earlier. Watch this team come January when they all start to click and have worked together really, really well. I mean, this team hasn't even been together for a month right now, and they're able to stay in games and compete in normal situations where teams wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, and even though you look at the Eastern Eagles right now, even though they're a little bit off tonight, they still have not stopped playing. They're constantly fighting, and that's what I picked up from the very first time I watched them this year until now. They do not give up, and so it'll be interesting in the last 2:39 in this game. And now you're starting looking at the state players, and they're kind of looking like they're getting a little bit tired too, so it'll be interesting here.
The Eastern's going to go with their number 1 line of Browning, Zakrajicek, and Ouellette. Back on D, you've got Stevenson and Jeffs. And Eastern showing some life right off the draw here. Zakrajicek centers it up. Ouellette just passed him here. Back over to Jeffs. Jeffs steps it back around over to Ouellette. Ouellette looking, nice shot. Glove save.
Just one we were wondering about Truex. There he was.
There's Truex. I think he may have just needed a rest. I mean, I don't think he came off the ice for the first 2 periods.
I don't either. Kid has a high skill level.
He does.
Face off to the right of Wallach.
Myrnan, Maiko, and Smith out there for the Eagles. This line's really looking to pick it back up here.
I think that's Truex now skating it out of Montana State's end. Truex still has the puck, dumps it in the Eastern side.
Stevenson puts it back down. Smith unable to clear it. Stevenson finally gets it down. Jumps over the stick. They're going to wave off the icing call here. The Eagles make a change in the back end. Purley and Boring out there. Smith in the slot. Shot, glove, save, and covers. Good. Great save again. He's coming up big when he needs to right now. Minute 51 here to go in the game. O'Donnell to the bench.
That's a good call. A minute 51 left. Why not?
It's not the 9 minutes that Montana tried last night, but I think.
But I like that. I like that call last night with the coach.
And this is a good call right here. I mean, you're going to send out your partner, and they did it. And I think they could win this draw. They got Shaw, and I think Shaw's supposed to be the man in front of the net, and that's a great call by Coach Hanlon there. Boring head manning over to Ouellette. Ouellette chips it on in. 4 forwards for the Eagles right now. You've got Browning, Shaw, Zakrajicek, and Ouellette. Back end, you've got Purley and Boring. Nice chip pass. Shaw just unable to get to the puck here. Browning in the neutral zone. Little help from Boring.
Bing just tried to get it down low, so they make a quick change for Montana State.
And that's a smart call, because usually what happens is guys try to get selfish and try to make that empty net goal, and it ends up biting them. But just being smart and getting the puck low and knowing that that's the job here, that was a good play by him.
I would like to see Eastern, though, right now, space out a little more.
This isn't good. Boring with one heck of a job there.
Nice play by him. Nice play by Boring. That would have been a breakaway.
Yep, Boring just saved the game for the Eagles here, and we're going to have a face-off right here in front of us. Neutral zone facing on Montana State side. Is Pat going to keep O'Donnell out of the net here?
Well, it's a good move to do that. I don't understand why sometimes coaches put goalies back in the net. They use up 3 or 4 seconds. Roll the dice, go for it. But Eastern does need to space out a little bit better than what they were doing when they were in Montana State zone.
They're going to give him a late change there. Nope, no, he's not. I didn't think he was. Oh, that's right. That might have been a tactic by Hanlon right there to buy a few more seconds.
Yeah, give him a little more rest. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't get in trouble for that one.
Nope.
But I do like the coach's decision to keep the goalie out right now.
I have to agree. Jenny to the draw here for the Eagles. Eagles get that change finally. And that's in. Well, I mean,
I think Pat Moore, he was just trying to dump the puck down into Eastern's end, and it just looked like it had a laser and it went right in the neck. I don't think he was trying to shoot that puck, but if you look at it, Bobcats score 5-3. Their favor, 53 seconds left. O'Donnell's back in the net. But yeah, that one you just kind of, again, you shoot toward the net, empty net, you never know, but that one definitely did not look like he was going for the empty net.
O'Donnell high in the slot. Looks like they're still going to try to get him out, but unfortunately Eagles cannot control in Montana State zone. O'Donnell to the bench. 40 seconds remaining here in the game. Luke Browning on the hard
still
check.
Trying. That Browning kid's still trying.
Browning's a hard worker here. Minderman finds Ouellette in the high slot. Ouellette just can't handle the puck. Chipped out, and it's a 2-on-0, and he misses the net.
There is an empty net for Eastern.
And there it is. That solidifies the game for Montana State. I mean, the score is going to reflect 6-3, and really Montana State outplayed them, but with those 2 empty net goals, I mean, it's a tough one for Eastern there.
Yes, it is. Well, they just regroup, get ready, in 2 weeks play again.
Yep, hopefully we, all the guys that are hurt can get back with some injury. You know, Eastern Washington University's athletic training program's been great for the players, and they're able to get a little treatment and hopefully get better and recover. I believe we head to Montana Tech next. I'd have to confirm that, but I believe the Eagles are on the road for the rest of the month of October.
Playing the Ore Diggers, huh?
For the Ore Diggers. I know the Ore Diggers beat UW last night, so and that'll do it. That gives Montana State their first win of the year. Again, I mean, the shot total kind of tells you Eagles outshot 47-30, but the Eagles just didn't seem like they're on their game tonight.
No, they didn't, and you got to give Montana State credit. They came out, played consistent throughout the whole game. They wanted to win.
Yep.
You know, again, they came out on fire. They stayed that way. Eastern would have spurts of life and would do really well, and then they would go back into a lull. So it's hard to say what happened to them, but Montana State definitely outplayed them tonight, no question about
definitely
that.
outplayed them. You know, but I think the Eagles, again, have a lot to look forward to right now, and it's a tough loss, but
both of them are good hockey clubs.
They are.
No question. I've been saying that about Eastern. They got a good hockey team. Come December, January, that'll be interesting to see because then they'll have plenty of time to work together. It was a good hockey game, folks.
It was. I mean, again, the score doesn't necessarily reflect the overall game, but Montana State definitely had the advantage tonight.
Yeah, they played well. But again, people, if you're looking for something to eat, come down and meet some of the players from Eastern. Head on down to the Barrel House.
I know we'll be there.
And great food down there. I'd like to thank Epic Adventures again for all their help tonight, along with Play It Again Sports, the Doherty's, Holiday Inn Express.
And that'll do it for us here in Cheney. It's been fun the last few days.
Been a blast, Steve. Been a blast.
It has. I mean, I know Tyler's going to have a few more games that we have to fill in for him, but I know I've had fun, and hopefully you guys have 2 in the stands. And that'll be it from here in Cheney. Have a good night and see you at Barrel House.